in here. I don't think that's going to be denied, no. So 3v3.
Gak bisa gue kayaknya nih ganti.
Again, weaponry, armor, still favorable towards Sen here. NG Fishy sitting a little further back. On the turret a touch, trying to play in Rien's here. This is the timing that he was waiting on. Perfect play to punish.
Mulu anjing.
And exactly how you want to see this map kick off. A trade back and forth, a 1-1 scoreline. And the crowd get behind them after that.
They're up on the feet, I can see them there. And look at this. And I've got to say, credit where it's due after being, as said, pushed, bullied, broken almost by tens. First round, second round.
Two openers
insane
for
damage.
tens.
Insane damage. But that...
Nonton seada-adanya. Error guys, error. Sabar guys.
Forced away and actually punished. Zelsis goes down. Now they've got to know there's an additional player. They should have noted John QT early, and I think you can see with Patty-Tech's utility, they're very aware. Securing the site, getting the plant. But
Nge-like di sini aja.
now can Sen try and pressure back. Second, leading the way, looking for the damage, he gets it. Thresh is dealt with. Bitchy Fishy on the follow-up though. And now down to just 3. Sassy, John QT and Tens trying to disrupt this post plant, but that angle too good with Boom. Just gonna hold it out, and I think they're running out of time and options here. Sassy gives them a moment of respite to work forward, but they're still too tucked by that pillar. Difficult, but not impossible. But John QT finds that. There's still a chance here. Boo bites.
Kuat guys. Nah, wih TH ke trip dia.
She can't get there in time. Sentinels.
Sentinels.
Steal it from us.
The blink of an eye. It looked like Sentinels were locked out.
Ih, nge-lag gua. Gara-gara lagi download Follow update. Pause dulu dah.
Of that retake, Lauren. Heretics blindsided.
Coba gua pause.
QT sticking at the diffuse all the way
YouTube
through.
nontonnya. Kuat ternyata 100 Mbps XL home ini bapuk anjing. Anjing lu.
Poison orb just splitting up the teammates here.
What is going on in this matchup? Mini Boo secure enough. They should be able to get that plant in. Zelsis, quite far away, has been that C player. Walking into the unknown here, and 3 players to disrupt.
Bulldog in hand. Heretics going to tuck themselves in here. He's sick of the X-ray. Well, Zelsis has to stare down.
Biar kalian
Right, 1v3.
nyaman dulu nonton guys.
Maybe just look for the exits, I believe, on the back side of the door.
Apa-apa sih aku mah. Aduh nge-lag deh.
Try and make it costly.
San tadi PRX nge-lagnya banyak. Di kiri bang.
And here comes the exit. How much value does Zelsis get?
Tolong.
That's a mouse problem right there.
Akankah Sentinel kalah? Gue butuh Sentinel kalah sih.
Not happy with that in the
Pet
cam
duluan
either.
dia,
I
Pet.
do smell attack.
It's either that or he needs
Pet,
to move that
duluan dia,
mouse pad
Pet.
away. Where it literally just like stops.
Did this
Duluan
open-
duluan
dia lagi.
Iya, duluan Awet. Gak bisa di web. Gak bisa di web.
First blood. Ready, Mini Boo's
Gak bisa
all
di
the
web.
way wrapping back from A site to backstab this setup.
And I think you highlighted it right. These two teams.
Gua lagi ke penonton, penonton Valorant e-sport loading screen, pada minum, pada minum.
Okay.
Ada tulisan Madrid,
No.
dah sama.
No.
Mystery
If we
to all
can
of
just
us.
get a replay of Zels's
Tulisan
reaction.
Madrid dah sama.
It was
Fans
like-
garu-garu sama nggak?
Sama.
Kevin is on our side.
Lagi mindah-mindahin mos.
I mean, if it did fully
Iya.
27, 26, 25, 24.
4,
I guess
23,
sama.
22. Udah sama, Pet. Udah wet.
Duluan kita.
I still feel like this game has
Duluan kita, duluan gua. Gua cepetin lagi kali 2.
13, 12.
very pressure.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Kompe banget, kompe anjir.
Sama-sama.
Oh, producer Kevin's on it.
Twitch pembohong, cok. Gua pikir Twitch lebih cepet.
Don't think the mouse was doing too well after that one.
Kalau nggak nge-lag, nah.
All good though, the pause.
Cuma Twitch lebih ke nggak nge-lag ya.
So hopefully no harm, no foul.
Nge-lag, cok.
Ini kalau nonton YouTube itu ini ya,
Suffering now.
chatnya
Apa?
tuh sembunyiin. Chatnya
Udah
sembunyiin
disembunyiin ini.
String of rounds here, but I mean, hey, they've turned stranger
biar-
things. You know,
Pokoknya
other
chatnya
rounds have gone the
sembunyiin
way it
dah.
shouldn't.
Biar
Gimana cara ngesembunyiin
I
chat?
don't think anyone's ever
ada
Oh.
di
said
pojok
it's a
kanan
dangerous team no matter what.
sembunyikan
Udah.
chat.
Let's just gonna keep
Sama
it
aja, nggak ngaruh.
Beyond that, Heritage is just gonna be
At
getting
least
the lay
nggak
of the
nge-lag
land more,
banyak-banyak
getting settled
kayaknya,
into this matchup. Some
kayaknya.
very young, inexperienced players to this level of stage gonna start feeling.
Oh, emang
that
ini
game.
server
And it
Riotnya
could
aja
almost
bapuk
call it a
kalau di
50-50
YouTube.
with how the sixth man plays into that, but
Dia nggak
especially
premium
if there are
YouTube-nya.
any nerves, if you have the crowd behind you making plays the way Mini Boo's certainly
Pet
kicked
lu
this off,
premium gak, Pet?
definitely a
Biar
positive
cepet, Pet.
ability to ride that wave. Well, Sentinel's got a bit of a stack set up here.
Dia pertama.
Back of the paranoia potentially.
Oh, pantesan suaranya dari tadi.
Battery low. Please charge.
But paranoia thrown out.
No one could quite close the gap to that paranoia. Bit of
Nge-lag, Pak.
that caught 3.
Ini lagi perang, ayolah.
Able to make as much as they'd want of it, but I like the attempt there though.
I think they've noted here just how many bodies on the back of that exchange are positioned towards A site. He's going to try and find some space. He has done that pass play.
Yeah, maybe going for that plant, gets denied, and now it gets a little bit scary, right? They're flying in, but the rifle's going to do what they need to. Elsis still keeping it close enough.
He's got another one. He's got 3.
Yeah.
How the hell is Elsis still finding this? Investing the ult now.
Ah,
They're actually
like
giving
this
one.
tandem.
13 seconds, they need a plant, and look at this positioning off the back of the ult. They don't hear it, but boom! Turns in time, and now it's down.
Oh,
I told you they could get scary no matter the buy, but bloody hell.
bloody
Elsis
hell,
did a damn
guys.
good go of that one.
Darah neraka.
Straight into the thick of things.
Right
here on this
into
B-side
the-
execute.
Apa artinya,
Heretics
guys?
able to stabilize. Again, got to feel
Ini TH bow, TH mini bow, TH big bow.
Oh, I mean, that was the one. Adiknya just gets absolutely deleted.
Deleted.
Yes, Heretics now a 2-round lead. Sentinels backing with a purchase. Delta's once
Gila.
again on the Odin. Haven't seen
Padahal
any
Tens ini
intent
juara
from
1.
Sentinels to try and contest this area.
Apa ini stadionnya ya? TH Thailand? TH tuh Thailand ya?
Get the pit online here.
You should run.
So with the
Emea.
lockdown heroes, well,
Iya,
they're
dari
able to
Emea.
force their way onto C site.
I'm looking to see if there was a lurk or something on top of this. I would quite like to see maybe some presence through B, but I mean, why not focus on the task at hand? They've got to make a quick
Amer
escape here
mana
because look at
bisa?
Miniboo, he's on the
Amer
way.
berarti
2 players are
yang mana?
detained and Miniboo is hot on the heels.
That
He
stun's
wants to pressure this.
perfect.
The
The
stun
stun's
is
beautiful.
outstanding.
Amer
And so is
Amer
Miniboo.
bisa.
And he ain't alone anymore.
Tadi
He's
ya,
got
tadi.
Boo by his side. The brothers in arms, ripping apart Sen. Tens on
Nice,
Ten.
Ten.
By now the plant is in.
3 lawan 4, 4 lawan 3.
And the pit's in place.
So much damage done here. Sentinels as 3 have to fight their way back through this pit now. Plenty of utility still at disposal of Heretics as well. Considering, I'm not even sure actually if Sassy was looking like he was backing away. Certainly now with 10s falling, you have consider the possibility, and looks like that's going to be the decision for Sentinels.
Tuh, Eropa tuh disiplin.
Yep, creeping away. Might
Oh,
have
timing there, Zek and missed that, yeah? I thought he was turning back for a second.
Same. And I wonder if they noticed it.
Oh,
'cause
per second.
They absolutely saw a pixel, or at least predicted that play kind of falling back through CT. Not a surprise, but Sassy's in danger because that economy hasn't fully recovered. Miniboo's barely breathing, but willing to try and opt himself up for the trade, which they get. Clean sweeping Sentinels then.
TH Pante tuh, TH Pante.
And they might start getting a little bit worried now because their economy is not fully recovering yet. They have a couple of ults nearby that could help them out. There's 3 on the trot here. Heretics gonna be happy with this one.
I mean, this is just so beautiful for Miniboo and Boo. Said throwing everything into the back lines on the back of the lockdown and rewarded for that aggression as well.
Replay.
I think Sentinel's completely caught off guard by the stuns coming through from Miniboo.
Oh, the spam. That could be a damage. Yeah, it is. Miniboo still on it as well. The guy's got moves, looking like Foon out here, but he's still breathing and still fine. Settles into it.
And this was the first time we've seen Tens over towards Mound. So some intention of Sentinels addressing elsewhere, the other extremity, but Heretics, I'll be honest, winning out on both sides. The stars aligning for them this time around. And enough damage done on the way in that Zekken falls. John QT down to 15 HP. I mean, even Sassy tagged up as well.
Please lah, yang nge-lag ini ilangin lah.
Spam is just so brutal to try and play against. And they got this done early. That's the scary part as well. Looking like they're trying to feign this B pressure, which is actually causing a great deal of reaction. 4 players in response to this.
I mean, that should be an open A site now.
Absolutely.
With all of this dumped into B. Sassy's not going to be able to get ahead of this either.
And they have no idea how far they've gotten. You can see the TP taken to check back site. They got what they wanted. Perfect fake play towards B. Not able to use the ult as wanted yet for Miniboo. But the plant's in. They've really Ult-wise, Zelsys does have the lockdown. Sassy with a touch of kit left, Tens as well, because he was adjusted over towards that C site on Mound. But if they want this retake, they've got to get it started soon. Tens going to post the paranoia, TP taken back towards Tree, and Patatek waiting. Miniboo turns for a second, but it's Rien's there. There's no threat to this. Sentinels are hitting a brick wall, and it's Heretics putting it there. Sassy again just wants to be able to get out with a gun, and once again denied. Miniboo is hunting them down. This is a whole new world for Sen to try and deal with. Heretics are the real deal here.
Temu nih.
John QT, Benji Fishy, he's right there as well. No,
Gila John QT.
Again, flawless from Heretics.
They're feeling themselves. You can see as well the confidence is brimming. Nobody giving up any space on site. 2 members of Heretics tucked under rope. All the way down towards drop as well. Sentinels, unfortunately, need to try and take control of this early, the early round. Take some of this control away from Heretics, because like I said, they have control of both extremities now. They have the run of the map.
I'm surprised I didn't see a timeout, if I'm honest here, because getting a bit worried when it was kind of like 2-3 rounds on the trot with the money where it was.
But now we're seeing it, look.
Yeah. Trying to really commit towards this, but they don't have a great deal to work with. This is with Sheriffs, this is with Buckies, this is with the Spike left in their hands. So... Have you ever seen a fight here with this many players?
Nope.
Right, well.
And all I'm saying is Zekken has a Bucky and he's 1 away from Showstopper. If he gets a kill down and dirty in this smoke.
Oh.
Ians finds 1. Going to clear it out with his ult as well, potentially here as well.
They've made a mountain out of a molehill, haven't they? They've really made them work for this one. Now the smoke drops. And the problems begin. Paranoia's gonna go. That Bucky doesn't get played in. Miniboo gonna feel the pressure. It's online. Here it is. The rocket comes out. Does not get what they want, but they've been doing damage. Great shot from Boo. Second on his knees. A follow-up not found. Sentinel's getting down and dirty here. They want to make this
got a spike.
But they nabbed the spike. Patatek needs to hold the back line. He's got to be careful. They are so close by, but they backed away. Plant will be coming in now. They've got rifles. They've got all sorts now, Sentinels. What a play from them.
I mean, look at the utility though. Patatek and Benji have everything at their disposal to try and hold this down, but the lockdown's coming through from Zelsys.
Massive timing on these ults coming in. Zekkens, sure, but Bucky was the key part to that, but Zelsys now is going to force the hand of Heretics. Oh, but they're going early. Benji Fishy will get caught, so it plays in Patatek. He has to be the one. Not to be touched just yet. They're going to hear this, and that was a bit too far forward from Sassy. Thought they could have worked together, but Zelsys is still alive. Maybe he's the one, but time is not on his side here. A tap on the spike. Vulnerable, yes. He's going to deal with the utility, but he's got to deal with the spike. He's going to be taken down here. Benji Fishy playing forward. He's got it away.
Nice.
It's too late. It's Sentinels
Itu late miskin dong. Cuma 2, 3 bisa beli. Bisa semuanya bisa beli.
Knows that somebody's going to try and charge down.
Oh, mereka tadi saving
Dips his
ya.
toes, finds a kill ahead of that lockdown. What a recovery. What an insane round.
Hey, look, I said it was mayhem in Madrid. This is just madness in Madrid now. It's all out the window. This is something different. What a wild matchup we're getting here. Heretics bringing out all the stops. We're seeing crazy plays from Sentinels. Some very creative ideas, and it was close. That round was goddamn close, and they had
Damn.
Sheriffs. Now they go back in with rifles. Still putting a lot of attention on towards this mound control.
A string of rounds unanswered. Heretics now looking to slow things down, reading that maybe on the previous, Sentinels feel as if they need to take some.
Kelihatan.
Zelsus is now positioned over here towards A site with his utility. 4 members of Heretics with Benji. Last straggler. Walking into the blender here.
Who's he dealt with? Gonna have John QT close by. Oh, he does catch a little bit of that spam, but so does Boo on the other side. But he's got to be careful here. He does need to be holding this down as long as possible. Again, still being forced further away. Backside now. It's methodical.
He's got to get out now. The thrash coming through. It's going to clear a ton of space for Heretics. Be able to retrieve that as well. Be a comfortable plant coming through, but a full 5v5.
Oh, that
hang
positioning.
on.
Great work from Zelsis. Stuck around long enough, he might be just walking into his death now, but the value is huge. Now they're going to get in their faces, surely. Maybe not. Oh, second nade's going to do it. And now it's just getting ridiculous. Still but Sen apply the pressure, pouring back towards the site. And that time becomes a problem for Heretics. They can't find stability here. Sentinels
Mampus diodinin balik.
Zelsis is repositioned out to drop here as well. Like I said, it should have been a safe plant. I mean, Heretics try and, I guess, capitalize on that much control and that much pressure by planting a little more open, maybe create some more opportunities. Unfortunately, Miniboo just, it's a little lost in the sauce here with all this utility exchanging.
Nice, boys.
Catches the back end of the paint shell. Sentinels a third on the board here.
Can they string it together though, Mike? I'm still waiting with bated breath on that one. Early contact towards B. Pressure towards Mound could mean a quick crunch. And John QT just want to buy time. You can see Miniboo's ahead of it, and look at that pace. The man is absolutely wild, but Tens has answered back, and in kind, 3 for him. Leaving Heretics in ruins. Miniboo barely alive on 16. Boo standing tall, but a tough position to be in with the spike so deep in enemy territory. And Sen shouldn't give up an inch here. I don't think there's much Boo can do about this, really quite pinned in.
Exactly, will be the first. Looking for his flank here, Boo's ready for it. Just can't pin him down. 16 HP now for Miniboo. Sentinels identifying here as an opportunity to take some control back. And with Zekken and Tens positioned on Mound here, the backstab through the door, perfectly timed ahead of this B-side execute.
They're recovering. This is what they needed. A very, very important couple of rounds there, 2 for them to leverage just a little, and there it is, yeah.
I didn't know, I came through with 2 wall bangs through the box.
Take them when you get them, don't
you?
This was the final? Yeah, lovely. And no matter how you get them, Sen needed a couple of rounds here. Money's still okay, at least for this round for Heretics, so not much of a problem.
Predict so.
Great deal online. Patatex, yes, the rest, no. Are they willing to fight this out? Paranoia goes in, it doesn't affect Zekken, so he does get to strike. That's Benji Fishy gone. That post-spawn could get a little trickier if they make it through. And Heretics fighting for mound control themselves here.
For one, give Heretics a chance to recoup here. Zekken actually has himself an operator to play with now as well. Swing onto this, but almost a set up there for a high-low swing. Miniboo the one to find the headshot. Now man advantage here for Heretics. Sassy ult in hand. PICI does have a Viper's Pit, so opportunities to really secure a post plant here.
Ini sama kayak
Heretics
PSK kakak
decide
lagi.
to continue. It looks as if, yeah, John QT's giving this all the way up.
Siapa Sentinel?
Iya.
Bagus lah kalau Sentinel kalah mah.
Challenge maybe just trying to keep control.
Akankah Tens gendong-gendong lagi? Bukan Tens yang gendong-gendong tuh si ini enggak sih?
Each team is of each other. Smoke goes up deep.
Kan Kak.
Si Zekken apa ya yang ganteng? John Kitty.
Sassy does
Oh,
have his
Zekken
ult,
ya?
a lot of util left to invest.
Everyone but Rians, actually.
Nanti dia lihat, pokoknya pasti.
Can they make the most of it? Yes, Sassy does very well to find Mini Blue. That's the first step. Penitech is still in this
Yang
ult
top
though, and he's in a
ranknya
lot of
pasti
danger
deh.
actually.
Still
You
got
can see
Snake to
this.
work with. You can slow this down still.
There it is. Nice and tight.
Iya.
Just waiting. Anything that
Tapi
appears
dia
on the
konsisten gitu kayak
Also,
4 second tadi 4 second.
Oh, he's getting tagged up here. This is so precarious, so dangerous. And Zelsis takes him down. Penitech.
Oh, Pante.
They finish with a flourish here in the first half. Heretics making a statement here, Mike. 8-4
Oh,
in
si
the lead.
Tente.
They come out swinging. So any questions about the confidence? Definitely squashed here in this first half. Sentinel's able to make it at least a honest go with things. A string of rounds unanswered. Loving that if you're a Heretics fan.
And at this point, I think if you're a Valorant fan, you're probably pretty happy too.
Definitely,
This
yeah.
is an explosive game. We all wanted this caliber, this quality is what we've been looking for. The resurgence from Sentinels means they're still in this half. There is still a solid chance for them here, but they have to get off to a banging beginning in the second.
Istirahat, gua update dulu palonya.
What a terrific start it is for Team Heretics here. And I managed to sneak myself into the streaming booth to join Mixor. How exciting is it to see your team compete on this stage in Spain, of all places?
I mean, so far we're playing really well and the crowd is insane. Hola a todos! Hey! I love it here, I love it. It's a dream come true. There was talks that maybe VCT was gonna come to Spain and
Bodoh, kalian nonton
in the
yang
end it was in
nge-lag
Berlin, so
kampus.
I'm super happy that finally we have an international event here.
Yeah, it's very special to have a Spanish team make it as well.
I was not expecting it to qualify, but we beat everybody. We played so well during kickoff, and now we're also playing super good. And thank God Rians came yesterday.
Yeah, it's really nice to see him on stage. Now, I want to roll the years back real quick, because you played against Tens before. You faced Sentinels. How do you stop a player like him?
I think you need to not let him have the space that he needs. He's a super skilled player, and you always have to be aware of what he could do. Really aggressive. So as long as we keep him, as long as we trade him, we're good. Because when players are so good as him, you can always die first, but you need to trade him always.
Just take him down. And lastly, any words for the Spanish crowd one more time?
Chicos, lo estáis haciendo genial. Haced mucho ruido, vamos.
Vamos!
Heretics and close it out in front of this
Matilda,
electric crowd.
sempre eso.
Thank you.
El
Thank you,
Contolo.
Heretics, well there.
Always is.
You know, it has been a great first half. I mean, the scoreline, you'd be forgiven to think it was a bit more one-sided, but how explosive was that?
I mean, I'll be honest, one of the most exciting starts we could have to this series as well, with Sunset to follow up. We'll get to that. We'll get to that when we do.
Why have you reminded me?
But this is exactly what you want out of these two teams. See what Sentinels now have to respond in the second half. They may be caught off guard a little bit in the first. You got to imagine Heretics are going to continue to be proactive, dial into this pace once again.
Patient beginning, though, coming out from
Very,
Sam
yeah.
Very slow, steady. Shown a little, obviously, off the back of that Dizzy, which is going to be drawing 3 players to be posted towards that C site. Already Minibu may be considering the others, but as it stands, very patient.
Spike this side with Zelsis. 3 players of Sentinels looking to at least show presence towards Rubble, but I mean, the fact that Benji's solo over there, he's not going to be peeking. He's not really going to be looking for any information. Very much looking to absorb any sort of pressure that does come his way, but Minibu has across to give him some support.
There's the first contact.
That's a ton. That could actually pull the rotation. I think it's about to look at Rins and PICI right now.
Lovely fake play here from Sentinels. Now, Boo's seen enough that he should be calling someone back. There's been no further contact. There's still the utility there.
Sentinels haven't got in though, and it's 30 seconds.
Is this a pivot? I mean, they're trying to feign a pivot, but still, they're leaving this very late. Now, fortunately for them, they have got sight. You can already see the respect shown from Boo that it's not worth dying on your own to hold this, so he's drifted back towards CT. They're grouping up already. Plant is in, but 5v5 post-plant. Who's got Kit? Who's got Util? Zekken has the boom bot. You got Sassy. But on the other side, a fair bit still to play with Heretics. They've held on to theirs. So maybe Zekken willing to challenge on this, but he's got to be good for it. And oh, he is. He's bloody great for it. Zekken, good for 2. The answer comes in. Bazel's is still standing. Sassy on the back lines, leaving Boo just the only man standing in a 1v3. And yeah, that one's been handled. Sentinels, lovely composure here.
Sentinel sama apa ini mang? TH Thailand.
I think just too many question marks planted by Sentinels. The misdirection with the door as well. You can see the pings coming out even after the plant is confirmed on C. They're so conscious of potentially, I mean, any number of these 3 players that were spotted outside rubble being in position to backstab.
Bisa gitu ya.
Well, regardless, came down to the gunfights on the way back through, and Sentinels stand strong.
Nah, si ini nih,
Things within 3 rounds
si
now in the second
ganteng
half.
ini nih yang suka gendong. Tahu dah.
See if Heretics can get under their skin a little here, though. Sen certainly applied the pressure in the first half doing this sort of stuff, but don't know if Heretics have it the same way. But let's see. JUNQT very much aware of the possibility, sitting quite deep, just shouldering the angle, while the rest of Sentinels kind of showing a lot of presence, being boisterous around the map. Leaving Benji Fishy very uncomfortable on that C
Keep
side.
shooing. Berikan aku sayap.
But again, keep in mind this is classic Ghosts, Sheriffs. So take a lot. Go right for Heretics. Sentinels should be looking to keep this clean. Coming with a nice bonus potentially. The 3rd round of the second half. Plant should be there. Don't think any disruption to that will be in place. No. So lovely work from Sen again. Keeping 5 standing. Navigating well to this C site. Getting the plant in place.
Really about what damage Heretics can do on the way back in here. Seasnade going to go through. Boo, I don't think caught up in that, no. Second up close to personal again, but he gets flashed.
Still breathing, still standing, and still got 2 Sentinels.
Sentinel.
Nice work. No threats really made from that. Second went down, but that's not the end of the world. They are happy enough.
Kejar si ini mah.
He's 1 away from his ult already. This is the perfect start for, again, a fantastic second half here.
And Heretics can really slam the brakes on. Find a response here. 2 freebies from Zekken. That close up with the sting.
Wow, udud lah biar nggak panik, biar ganteng. Anjing kecek terus.
You got that leftover buy, right? The bonus here for Sen. You got the purchase coming out for Heretics. And Sen again, so mobile, so agile around this map.
Very active, yeah, very active.
Hard to get your players in the right place. Again, Miniboo trailing behind. He's trying to get over towards C potentially. They've been somewhat conditioned to be believing in this C site hit, which, I mean, looks like it's on the cards.
Deli, kamu lagi ngapain?
Aztec might get caught in the corner, and he does. Open and found here by
Kan
Zekken. He's not done just yet.
Ya, dia pindah lagi.
Idea of following up on the boom bot there. Open plant, Sentinels can fully reset off this now. Tough egg to crack for Heretics on the way back through, once again onto C site.
This C-take has been looking unstoppable, and this would be a bonus conversion.
Unstoppable.
This would be outstanding for Sentinels. Already, though, Ten's going to get a little bit of contact here. Outdone by Miniboo, but Sassy then takes the next layer of pressure as they sweep the site, Miniboo again. But how do they break that deeper post?
So much util.
Absolutely, Mike. It's very difficult to even get on the spike itself. And I think Heretics might know that. JUNQT, sharp as ever.
Kamu lagi ngapain?
And this is a dream for Sentinels.
Kamu kangen gak sama aku?
Enggak.
Sama-sama. Aku juga kangen sama kamu.
Aku nggak kangen sama kamu.
Sama, aku juga kangen sama kamu.
Sama, aku juga nggak kangen sama kamu.
Iya.
Iya.
Nanti
to go hunting here for Heretics.
kita jalan-jalan yuk.
Much of what we saw in the first half.
Nanti
Biar-
kita bunuh-bunuhan yuk. Biar
Ayo,
No solution yet.
Kamu.
That C-take or the retake potentially.
mau main apa?
Sheriffs aplenty. And a fight to be found. Second again, this guy. His early work has been exceptional. Cracking
aku
open
sebenarnya
sights, being a real nuisance. Boom.
Dapet satu.
Yeah.
But you got a whole lot more to find.
Lukas Opeto, anjay.
Nah,
Rien's.
Lukas Opeto.
This is not a fun
Buset.
spot to be in now.
Lukas
Anjis.
Opeto.
Oh, that's a shot. That is a
Apa jadi
goddamn
Lukas
shot.
Opeto?
Any more of those?
Karena bukan celandu.
Ends, though, creeping closer.
Another
Did
one.
get another one. This is getting way too close for comfort. This shouldn't have been a 2v2. But Heretics have made it nasty.
Kacau ya.
Tap on the spike, calling back in Benji Fisher.
Randu, apa kabar,
Focusing on
Pep?
this. Great
Oh,
heads
baik
up
ya.
work from Sen.
Selalu baik ya.
Keeping track of the potential. What
Puji
can Benji Fisher
Tuhan.
do?
Alhamdulillah.
1v2
kamu
would be
Gimana?
miraculous.
Puasanya lancar gak?
lancar nggak puasanya Deli?
Alhamdulillah nggak puasa satu hari ini.
He's struggling to
Oh,
find
kenapa?
something. Might just have to be that
Gak
sheriff
apa-apa.
until he gets towards
Kamu
side,
lagi
moving
datang
backside
bulan
even.
kah?
That's a
Iya.
clear tree on this.
Waduh.
Dapat
Turret,
satu,
oh,
weh.
look at that. Seven.
Anjas
Still
dapat
going.
satu.
Still a threat, but it's tied up now, 8-8. Sentinels the second
Juga
half
hanya
is
tim
looking
Heretics
theirs.
nih, bro.
Lovely
Asli.
beginning. Yes, Alt starting to hit, but Heretics pumping the brakes.
First time out called here.
Deli, kamu besok libur ya?
Stock of what's gone wrong in the first few. A
Nanang,
banging
kamu
shot
besok
from
sekolah
Rien's
ya?
to open things up.
That was wild.
Mau nggak jalan-jalan?
Iya,
sama
mau
Unfortunately,
nggak
forced
Deli?
into a corner here on drop.
Aku
Provide too much
mau
assistance.
jalan sama ini,
Let's see what the switch up is for Heretics.
Nanti aku beliin iPhone 5.
sama Randu besok aku jalan
Ayo, let's go. Aku jemput ya.
sama
Besok.
Randu, bukan sama Nanang.
Iya, nggak apa-apa, aku jemput. Kamu nggak usah mandi. Aku tahu kamu bau kok.
Iya, aku tahu kalau kamu itu kan sebenarnya.
So mirrored it
Ya
feels
kan?
after watching that first half, like cleaner actually
Nggak
from
apa-apa.
Sen more than anything, but
Gak
still,
apa-apa kan Deli?
Heretics
Yeah,
without
Enggak
answer.
sih sebenarnya kenapa-napa, cuman ya gimana lagi ya udah.
Ya udahlah gitu, terima aja.
Jadi resmi nih udah nih.
Resmi,
Iya,
resmi,
ya.
resmi.
Resmi kita ya,
Makanya.
Deli.
Oh, very
Enggak, orang gila.
Couple of ults though
Kok
for
kamu
Heretics to
gitu
bring
sih?
into effect in this round.
Oh,
Ya,
kamu
karena
nggak
aku
mau
miles away from
nggak
there,
mau
so
go
he,
public pacaran sama
rise
aku?
towards it there.
Oke.
That's
Sampai
horizon for them, but
Kita nggak usah kasih tahu tuyul. Nggak apa-apa.
Aduh capek.
but then now the Sentinels just
Akunya
switch
yang
something up, right? Just
kenapa-napa.
play a little out of pocket,
Iya,
something out of
sama
timeout.
aku juga.
See what they go for. They've been determining pace here in the second.
Kalau
The exchange of
misalnya
util will be towards that B site, but not much intended.
Apa?
puasa, aku dapat pahala nggak?
Dapat dong. Cuma kamu
Tapi
Ya
kan,
aku ajarin sholatnya.
tapi kan
Iya.
aku bukan agama itu.
Gak apa-apa, belajar
nggak
aja dulu.
apa-apa. Iya, bertahap kok.
Heeh.
Ih sesat.
Kok
Kok
sesat?
sih?
Aku juga mengikuti ajaran Yesus kok.
He's got to be playing this smart.
PG.
Kok capek sih?
Iya, ini.
Aku percaya Yesus bisa ngidupin orang mati. Kok kamu nggak percaya sih sama yang aku percayai?
Oh man, he's got to have two here. Back away with his life if he even wants a chance at this.
Aku nggak ngomong
Now he's got to
gitu.
be worried. He's got to be so worried. He's seen so much. He's actually made it out with his life, which if anything is incredibly impressive.
Banget orang
And
main
just has to try and hold it towards CT.
Asli.
The Sentinels, you can't stop that roll. There's no way you can hold back these players
Jujur
here.
aku itu, Cok.
Now has to wait for reinforcement, but this will be a
Aku
plant
itu.
for Sen, and once again a very comfortable post plant.
Keren benar kan aku ini.
John QT looking to take a ton of space up towards heaven here.
Oh, the diligent one
might
from
get caught,
Heretics. This is nice, but do they get
What?
punished? No, they don't. Somehow Zekken still
Apa sayang?
Miniboo's got ahead of him. This is madness. Zekken finds Rien's. Miniboo still be holding this one. Beautiful work from Zekken. How is he getting away with it still? Miniboo just trying to dodge, trying to
Aduh.
live, and he just can't. It's all on
Sahur.
Boo now, and it is wild, and he's still kicking.
Ada
7
sahur
HP in a
belum?
1v1 out of nowhere. Oh, Sassy.
Oh,
Musuhnya disuapin Deli.
Nanti
disuapin Lola aja, Pet.
kamu belajar ini ya, belajar sahur. Nggak apa-apa sampai jam 12 aja.
Jadi kita suap-suapan.
What a crazy exchange up on heaven here.
Kenapa lo
Absolute
komen?
heroics from Zekken, and Boo comes back, finds these two. Fortunately not to
Pet.
get the drop inside the smoke.
Ika mau aktif banar, Pet. Ika mau habis minum kah?
Heartbreak as
Enggak
well.
dong.
Enggak. Kenapa sih Deli selalu positive thinking orangnya?
Kalau
Kamu positif thinking banget sih.
Ya, jangan-jangan kamu positif ya sama siapa?
Literally, Sentinel's just put him in there.
Aku
enggak
enggak.
hamil, gila.
Siapa yang bilang hamil?
Nang, kamu dicariin, Nang.
Sama siapa, Deli?
Sama mama kamu.
Ya.
Sama mamanya Deli, Nan.
Dicari sama mamanya Opet, Nang. Katanya mau dinikahin sama Lola. Mau
Apa
sama Lola
iya?
nggak, Nang? Kita teleponin Lola, Nang. Kamu berani nggak? Apa teleponin Lola kayak telepon aku, Nang?
Nggak ada nomornya. Kamu punya nggak nomornya? Enggak, aku kan ngapain buat nelpon Lola? Lola udah punya cowok. Kamu kan cewek aku.
Loh, aku udah punya cowok.
Siapa? Coba.
Ada lah, nggak perlu dikasih tahu.
Berarti kamu belum mengakui itu cowok kamu. Kalau nggak di go publikin.
Ada. Ini namanya ini.
Siapa?
Siapa ya? Ini namanya.
Apa ya enggak tuh?
Iya, siapa ya? Mikir dulu. Jadi kamu jomblo.
Enggak, aku lagi bingung yang mana ya, kan ada 3 nih. Aku mau sebut yang mana gitu lah maksudnya.
Iya, aku tahu. Dari 3 itu kan kepribadiannya kan kayak aku dan aku, ya kan?
Iya.
Iya.
Ada 3 yang namanya satunya namanya yang pertama namanya Kelvin, kedua namanya Kevin, ketiga namanya Kevlin.
Tuh kan, itu tuh sebetulnya Nanang, Naim, Mang Ujang. Sama berarti. Itu kalau di Eropa ya namanya Kelvin, Kevin sama Kevlin. Sama itu. Jadi pisaunya keren.
Namanya ini Nang, Asep, Budi.
Itu mah samaran di RP nama aku itu.
Sentinels have had they've had the run of the map. They've been able to plant these question marks time and time again.
Kamu udah bobo kan, Deli?
By hook or by crook, this might work out.
A miracle for Heretics. They're trying to dig out the lurk now.
Yeah, that's what their intent would be. Palitek and Benji Fishy looking for
Ya,
John
aku
QT, but now
mau
there's going to
nonton
be a bigger surprise.
drama
They found Sassi,
dulu.
and Mini was in the right
Dadah.
Ih, ya udah. Semoga bahagia hilang dia.
So what was going on here?
Anjas.
Great work from Mini Boo. 10 is trying to get ahead of the curve, and that's a spike lost now. Hard work here for Zelsis and John QT to bring this back. Can they
Tapi mereka tuh bisa ngebalikin loh kayak ini nih satu. Bisa jadi bunuh 2 gitu.
And feel comfortable enough, they could secure the side for a little
Oh.
while. Zelsis goes exploring. Reboot happy to take that
Gila
one.
ya.
1v4? That's a lot. Find a position to work from. Plan's fine for him here, but there's problems. But he's taken down the first one. Benji Fishy falls. He needs another couple. Paranoia evaded. He's still standing. This is good, but he needs to be able to deal with the diffuser, and he can't quite do it just yet. The spam's not landing, and he knows it. Great damage, but it's not enough there. Heretics just about tipping this one back in their hands, and it felt like Sentinels walked into that rather than evading it.
They didn't save across the operator either. I'm not sure if somebody was scrambling to pick it up at the end there, but yeah, I gotta say, it almost feels like the stars aligned for Heretics here to be in a position. Sentinels feel like they've done so much in terms of I guess, pumping this fake, creating a little bit of pressure. Heretics, I guess, stick to their guns in terms of what they commit to.
Hilang delinya, guys.
But it could still be a flash in the pan, right? That C site take was still not fixed. And Zekken back. There's nowhere to hide. Zekken on the hunt, you can see it, Panitek back to the wall. They're surrounded. They're still trying to fight their way out. BenjiFishy can only stay alive for so long. That was such a well-constructed site take from Sentinels. Again, flexing their capability here. Miniboo has found John QT. So this isn't completely free. It's not completely safe. Ten's the one to be holding them. Deep smoke towards CT to try and secure some of this. Desperate to avoid the stun, still catches it. Dips away, but this time... Wait, I thought he already went down.
No, I was watching for a second there. Sassy waiting out everything. Rien's actually got 10s.
Oh, that's not good. But Zelsis still breathing. Sassy as well. Sassy has been good in these. But it's Miniboo and Rien's. You saw that aim from Rien's. You've seen Miniboo's impact. But these two are nasty. Hard to play against. They're both in that corner. How do you clear this? Miniboo guys on in. Oh, it's lovely work again from Sassy. 5-2. The rock on the team here. Getting them up to 11. Sentinels looking large and back in charge here.
And this suffocating execute onto Seaside, the Paranoia and the Nightfall covering everything here. But it takes Sentinels, well, it feels like a decade to get the spike.
Getting them up to 11. Sentinels looking large and back in charge here.
And this suffocating execute onto Seaside, the Paranoia and the Nightfall covering everything here. But it takes Sentinels, well, it feels like a decade to get the spike down. So paranoid about maybe a pre-take coming back through from the remaining members of Heretics, but able to course correct it. And Sassy to close things out. That's got to feel like a sigh of relief, though. Sentinels to get that one across the line.
Got close there,
yeah, up to 11 now, Heretics.
On the ropes.
Yeah, I think that's why we see the second time, a continuation of boot in that previous round. So only one round, a flash in the pan for Heretics in the second half here to really pin their hopes to. Not going to have the finances here, so looking like they have to almost concede towards Matt Point. Miniboo one off his ultimate. Boo, Patatek and Benji all with theirs. Some options here, but again, the purchase is not going to be pretty. Throw everything but the kitchen sink into this one.
Wow. I'm looking at that purchase and it's still not getting better, is it? Kitchen sink included. There's just not much to write home about.
I think they're actually dialing it back a little bit.
Yeah, I think they might have to suffer through this one.
I think that, yeah, they are going to concede here.
They'll make a go of it. Obviously, it's not going to be a freebie, but it's certainly not going to be everything they want. Miniboo just... Okay, that's... Yeah, and that's Zekken, who has been so paramount. Yeah, he has been paramount to some of the success Sentinels has early in these rounds as well. So it'll be interesting to see now with him taken away so early, what do they lean back to? Do they continue along this pathing towards B?
It's so late in this half to see Heretics get aggressive like that.
I know. You'd almost wanted them to try it earlier, didn't you? But
mereka tuh masuk kalau nggak ada orang, nggak perlu skill.
Walked in all the way into B, but they found BenjiFishy elsewhere. Sassy will fall. Zelsis quick with the trade, but
beda kalau tadi PRX, orang nggak ada orang, masuk skill aja.
A little misdirection here, baiting out. Potentially
di retake-nya habis skill.
John QT able to slow this down with a snake bite.
Valuable that.
But the smoke drops, Boo finds him.
Boo could not have found that.
Iya,
that
pala
unleashes the
mulu
rest of his side to come on through. He gets forced out.
Just
still, where's the rest of the three? Where are the others coming in from? Now they come through tens. Can't hold it. And now it's on Zelsis. 1v2.
Anjing. Gila. Zelsis.
Finest of margins. Sen don't let them have a moment of rest.
Wow.
I mean,
Ngeri,
such a beautiful read as well. The call to just shift walk up behind that first blood. Ballsy, but BenjiFishy the only one really to throw a spanner in the works.
Yeah.
And that kill was ridiculous. I saw Zelsis got caught by the Paranoia. I didn't know if it was slightly off time, but finds that first headshot completely blind.
This is the round the Heretics will
Nice, let's go, Sentinel.
Very late in the day, plenty of ults to play with, and it looks like Heretics up for the brawl, up for the fight, and Zekken, though, is normally good for this. It's Tens this time going to take the headline. Boo goes down, Sentinels in control here. This is their map choice, and they've just suddenly made it look like it on this second half. Rien's, BenjiFishy, and Patatek. I mean, you just had to watch your team get massacred on that little bit of aggression they've been dabbling with, and it's so early in the round.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Sentinel's another situation. BenjiFishy going to be the one to try and stop things once again. He's
ketahuan.
Could play him in here, but there's a ton of bodies on the other side of this. Unfortunately, somebody's going to turn for that alarm bot as well.
Yeah, almost counterintuitive. Okay, that's helped him out. And the lineup with thought he could add two. He doesn't in the end. Panic pushed aside. And once again, Sentinel's just taking the tour of the map. Hitting just about every site they want to, and this has been their stronghold. This C site has been theirs.
This has been the definition of running rings round a team. The second half from Sentinel, so much misdirection. Heretics unable to find a grasp on the plan in time. Just 36 HP now for Rians.
A tough task here. First map is Rap Sentinels back on the international stage, looking exceedingly strong. That second half, Mike, is something to be very impressed by.
I was a little worried in the first. I'll be honest. Heretics definitely come out swinging, but what a response in kind from Sentinels. Miniboo and Zekken definitely the headliners here in this map 1.
13-9 is map 1. Who knows where Sunset goes? But do stick around.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Yes, problem. You need Verizon. Trade in that old thing and get a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. So many selfies.
A preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic. And as many portraits of me as your heart desires.
How about none?
None, yeah, none feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. Only on Verizon.
iPhone, Cok.
Enggak, bukan iPhone, iklan ini mah.
Iya, kalau masuk iklan pasti sponsor kan. Nggak mungkin dimasukin gitu kan.
Tetap rusak Valorant gua. Gua off dulu guys mau update Palo.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Ntar kenapa ya nggak jalan? Teye guys, bye bye.
Guys.